Good morning, students. You all are welcome in this video. It is class of standard 10th geography, and I would like to start this class with today's thought. Today's thought is reading is to the mind as exercise is to the body. If you want to make your mind sharp, then start reading. And if you make your body strong, then start exercise. So with this inspiration, I would like to start today's chapter. Chapter first of geography, resources and development. I have already taught this chapter. It is a flow learning class, means chapter at a glance. Resources, I have taught you. Resources means everything on this earth which is necessary for our existence. It means which satisfies our need is called resources. And development, here development means sustainable development. Development should take place without damaging the environment, and development in present shouldn't compromise with the needs of the future generation. The resources are classified into two groups, natural and human. Natural resources is also classified into two groups, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable means that can be used again and again, means that can be renewed. Its feature is the continuous or flow, example water and wind energy, solar energy, etc. Its other feature is biological. Biological means natural vegetation, plants can be planted again and again. Afforestation, wildlife, by reproductive system, wildlife is existence. Non-renewable means resources which cannot be renewed, which takes millions of years to be renewed. Non-renewable means feature is recyclable, as example metals. Non-recyclable, as example fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means coal, petroleum, natural gas. Human, other classification, human being itself is a great resource. Human being can utilize the materials available in our surroundings and convert it into resources, structure, institutions, quality, quantity. It is the resources. Another topics of this chapter is land resource. We live on land. We perform our economic activities on land. So land is itself resources. And land resources is used for the following purpose. Forest, land not available for cultivation, other uncultivated land used in the industries making road, hospitals. Fallow land means deserted land. Net sown area. Next point, classification of the soil. Soil is itself called living system. Soil supports the growth of the plant, human beings. Soils are classified into various groups. Alluvial soil, it is found in the largest part of India, very fertile soil, useful for the wheat, paddy. Black soil, it is also called the black cotton soil, regu soil. Red and yellow soil, laterite soil, arid soil, forest soil. After this, now soil erosion, it is a problem. Soil erosion means a top layer of soil is eroded by the natural agents. Soil erosion is classified into two groups: natural factors, man-made factors. Natural factors, wind, glacier and waters. These natural agents eroded the top layer of soil. Man-made factors are deforestation, cutting down the tree, overgrazing, construction and mining etc. At the last point is the soil conservation. Under the soil conservation, which is the afforestation, planting more and more tree, contour plugging, terrace cultivation, strip cropping, planting of shelter beds. So this chapter as a glance, flow learning is completed. I will take test of this chapter, resource and development, tomorrow, and thereafter I will start next chapter of geography, agriculture. Thank you.